YouTube? It's your girl Mama V here, and I'm back for another short mukbang, and we are going to be doing fruit today. So it is breakfast time, and I got tired of the scrambled eggs. So I decided to do a beautiful platter of fruit for y'all. Some of my favorite fruits, actually most of them are my favorite fruits here. And so, yes, I hope you guys are all doing well, staying healthy, trying to find something to occupy your time, especially in California, because everything is still pretty much closed except for some outdoor dining places in some areas. But other than that, nothing else. And so, yeah, due to COVID, that's what I forgot to mention. So, yes, I wanted to tell y'all what I have here today. I'm super excited because I've been really craving fruit lately, especially since it is the summertime. These are pretty much, for the most part, all in season. First things first, we have your coconut. Some people call it like the Tahitian coconut because of the way it's cut. So I cracked the shell on the top, but I haven't actually broken the meat part of the coconut. We have some regular old mangoes here, so regular mangoes, and I call these the baby mangoes. You can find this at any store, but these I only find at like my Asian markets that I love going to. And then I actually prefer this one better. It's a lot more juicier and softer and quicker to eat. And then what we have here is some regular nectarines. My nectarines, I like them super hard, like an apple. Well, not super hard, a little bit hard, but I like to have that crunch. I do not like soggy soft peaches or nectarines. And then here we have Hawaiian Papaya. I'm going to do this actually with the mixture of lemon. I like putting a little bit of lemon on it to off balance the sweetness. This is cool though because it's small. It's not like those huge papayas where I feel pressured to eat everything, but these are like small and I know I can finish it without it going bad. And it's so funny because I can't find this at every supermarket. Again, I go to like 99 Ranch or I think at SF they have like a Pacific Super and all that. But when I went to Hawaii, to Kona, they sold this at their Rite Aid, everything. It was like everywhere, which I was really excited because I love these. And then here we have what they call the yellow melon. So it's a melon, it's yellow, I'll cut it. And then here they call it the gold or yellow kiwi. Your regular kiwi, the inside's just a different color. I find it a little bit sweeter, probably because it's genetically modified, but whatever. And then here we have your I've seen them called Asian pears, but they're pears, but they're white. They remind me more of like apples. I really like them because they're juicy and crisp and sweet. Versus the normal pears, I'm not really a big fan of them because they get soft really fast, and I like the crunch. And then here is one of the favorites, but I think it's like probably the most expensive out of all of these. So this right here, they're called, I believe it's pronounced longons. And so yes, I love these, but they're like sometimes $4 a pound. And it comes in a big bag, but they're bomb. It kind of reminds me of lychee. I'll show you guys when I cut it open. But the babies love these. These are their favorite things. They can finish a bag of these. So whenever we go to they can finish a bag of these in like one day. And so whenever we go to the grocery store, we get like 2 bags of these. I would try to recommend getting them fresh. I've tried the frozen ones. They're a little bit cheaper, but once it thaws out and you don't eat it right away, you don't get the juice, the little juice that goes in here. So it's very dried out. So don't waste your money on the frozen ones. They are different. Again, like I said, I get these from 99 Ranch. I think they're like a decent price. I know there is Pacific Market. What is it called? I always forget. Island Pacific. You have that in the East Bay too. So yes, this is really good. And so I don't even know what to start with first. I'm gonna start with the coconut. Regular knife. What I do is I literally, like, how I chop my coconut is how I learned from my parents. So you grab it and you can hold it over the sink or whatever, and you just pretty much boom, 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 boom. And I like shaving the top because I don't like when the fibers get into the coconut. It deeply bothers my soul. So yeah, that's why I kind of shave the top part. And so I'm gonna show y'all what I usually do. The babies love this. The babies love fresh coconut. We usually buy a box of these that last, I think there's like 10 in a box or 8. The girls can eat this in one weekend. But the only thing with this is like if you leave it out for more than a week, it does get bad. So that's why we only buy singles now, because I don't want to waste a whole box of coconuts. So yes, you just, see, you stick your straw right in there. It's good. I should have put it in the fridge. It's a little warm. You know, the interesting thing is, so these are sweet. And so these are like the Tahitian or young coconuts. And then, you know, the brown ones that are like round and have dark fibers on the outside are called like the old coconuts. But if you actually shave this all off, it's gonna look like the old coconut in terms of shape wise, because the coconut doesn't look like this obviously on the tree. It's like in a bigger wrap that's sometimes green and looks like a big old ball, and then they like cut it down to get it to here. But when I went to Tonga 2 years ago, it was funny because they bought coconuts, right? Because like yeah, you know, there's coconut trees all over the island. So I tried the coconut and I was like, ooh, this is a little like, it didn't taste bad, but it wasn't as sweet. And I was like, is this like almost past like it's you know, expiration date? But no, it's because these are obviously modified to fit our like American taste buds, versus the ones in the islands, at least the ones I had, they weren't too sweet, but it was also the beginning of like coconut season, so maybe I just didn't get the ripe one. But yeah, it's cool if you go to Tonga, near the capital. I don't know what's the village, but it's on the outskirts of the village. They have like this monument of a 3-headed coconut, so it's like one big stem and then one branches out, one in the middle, and 3. I guess it's like special, and it's like surrounded by barbed wire. So I'm gonna try to do this without spilling. But yeah, see, then you just stick your spoon in there and you like gut it out, you know. And yes, I'm gonna put this down for a minute. The girls love the inside of the coconut. By the time I'm finished cutting and carving this one out, they're done, and I gotta get another one. A little bit of a shell. Put on the side. The girls are gonna be excited because they love fruit. My bad. The girls are gonna be really excited because they love fruit. So definitely, obviously, I'm not gonna eat this all, and I'll save the cut ones for them. All right, and then let's see here. Oh, you know what's kind of cool? So I wanted to try this TikTok hack that I've had. I just downloaded TikTok because I literally have nothing else to do during quarantine. But this is how they do it. So I usually just, if I'm eating this myself, I usually just bite the top part and then peel with my skin and eat it with my mouth. I don't eat the skin, but you know, peeling the skin off and scraping the insides with your teeth. But if I am sharing, I usually like cut it in half and then, you know, slice it. But I saw something on TikTok where they actually cut it in half, like so, like hamburger style. And I think this is like, this one is like ripe, but it's not too soft where it's gonna get messy. So I'm just making sure I cut to the seed. And then what they do, so see that little line there? Then they twist it. And then it's supposed to pop out like the avocado where only one side has seeds. Oh, wow, look. I was today years old when I found this out. That's so bomb. I'm going to always do this. This is so much more cleaner. Because then you can just eat this part. You can just eat this part. And then if you like kind of, you know, don't like getting messy or you're eating in front of people, you can just take the spoon and go like this. That's so cool. I didn't even think it was going to work. Shout out to TikTok. It's good. The only thing about these is like the big mangoes, if you don't know how to pick them or when they're ripe, you just get like a hard sour mango. That's why I like these, because they're just always so juicy and ripe. But they do have a lot more of like the fibers that get stuck in your teeth, versus this one not so much. You know, it's like the veins inside of the fruit. Yeah, this one's good. You can tell like the lighter part of the mango. I don't think you can tell on camera, but the outer edges are kind of still pretty light in color, so it's not all the way to my liking in terms of ripeness. Probably like if I left it in for another day, it would be bomb. And my mom actually buys me all my mangoes. Well, she knows the girls love fruit, so every time we drop them off, like twice a week now, she gives them so much fruit and food. And like, to me, honestly, like when I was growing up, or especially when I became a parent, to me a full meal had meat in it. Like, I didn't feel like it was a complete meal if it didn't have meat in it. But with kids, and like I took a nutrition class about like kids and relationships with food, and that opened my eyes to a lot of things. And so sometimes I'm like, girls, do you guys want vegetables and fruit for dinner? And they'll be like, yep. I'm like, okay, that's your dinner. Or sometimes with lunch, if they just eat a whole bunch of fruit, again, it's not always like sweet fruit. We give them coconut and all that. And that's a meal to them. This class I'll actually show you the book that we read in the class. Is pretty bomb. I think the book is like $10-20, and you can get an electronic version. But it's like so crazy how like, if you really reflect, like for me, growing up, I was always pretty skinny. And then when you get older, right, your metabolism slows down. But then I really like started rifting with my weight probably a year before I got pregnant, and then definitely after I got pregnant, and then trying now to be healthy. And you realize a lot of like the things that we were taught as children were actually not that good in terms of like our eating habits. So like there's the saying like, oh, clean your plate, right? And it's great, right? Especially world hunger and all that. And, you know, thinking of others who don't have access to these foods, right? So, but the one thing the book talks about is, this is so cute. I can't get over it. Like, I'm about to change y'all lives with how to eat these fruits. But anyways, so the one thing about this book was like, yeah, so eat your food. Finish your plate. But what they were saying is we shouldn't necessarily force the kids to finish their plate, because then if they say, oh, they're full, the kid says they're full, but you're like, no, you need to finish your plate, you're basically teaching them to turn off picking up the signals from knowing when to stop eating. So right, your brain's like, okay, or your stomach sends it to your brain, or your brain sends it to your stomach like, we're done, we're full. But through the years, if you make them continue to finish their plate, they continue to internalize that, and then those signals that are sent, they block off, and that's where the overeating is caused. And then, you know, we struggle with portion control, especially if you're not portion controlling the child's meal. Not portion control, but like if you give them too much that their little tummies can handle, of course they're not going to finish it, but we're telling them it's fine. Full means like overfilled. And so I was like, wow, I didn't even realize that. Like, that's something definitely very new to me. And then something else that I'm gonna try right now is, So y'all know what a mango looks like. I want to show y'all the yellow kiwi. So I'm gonna cut it actually in half like this. It's a little past ripe, but it's okay. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much of a difference, but I feel like these are bigger and a little bit sweeter again. I don't know, maybe I just don't know how to pick the green kiwis, or maybe these are just super modified that it's always good. This is really good. Yeah, I feel like sometimes the green one gets that bitterness near the bottom too. This is like perfecto. It fell. Yeah, so today's the beginning of my birthday weekend. I've never been a big like party celebrator person for birthdays, but I do find it good to be around folks, you know, obviously, who care. So hanging out with a friend, hanging out with some of my cousins, then my parents on my actual birthday. So I'm looking forward to good meals. But with good meals also comes with a lot of things that don't go on my meal plan that I'm on. Hence, I'm trying to eat clean and eat fruit before Sunday as much as I can. That was good. I'm actually getting pretty full. Yes. So let me show y'all the melon, because I'm trying to show y'all the fruits that y'all probably haven't eaten before, but these are bomb. Y'all gonna have to try them out. So this is the yellow melon. It's not as thick of a shell as the other one. Look, pretty, pretty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gut it. I'm gonna put this right here for a second so y'all can see. So you just take a spoon and you gut it like so. It kind of reminds me of a cantaloupe, but it has like the Asian pear texture to it. So it's not as soft as watermelon. Usually I would probably rinse this out too, just to get the little bit of seeds, but ain't nobody got time for that right now. So yes. It tastes like cantaloupe. It's just, again, smaller. But if you're on your budget, get cantaloupe. It's cheaper than this. I think this was like maybe $2-3 for one. It's sweet. Sometimes when fruits are too sweet for me, like it just annoys my palate because there's too much sweetness. So what your girl's gonna do is show y'all what I usually like doing with my fruit. So I'm gonna just squeeze a little bit of lemon to make it tangy now. I'm not a big fan of like super sweet. That's good. Oh yeah, not as sweet anymore. The girls are gonna like that. We always have to have fruit in this house. Cause like, obviously the girls still eat chips and sometimes candy, but for the most part, it's like snacks, we try to make it vegetables or just fruit. Well, we do have our bad days where we do let them eat junk food. Actually, for there, I really want to show y'all this Hawaiian papaya here. So this It's kind of soft, so you want a pretty solid one. But this was the best out of the bunch. They had the boxes ones that look really good, but I didn't want a whole box of papaya. And nobody was trying to do all that. So again, I'm going to cut it in half, like so. It cuts like butter, y'all. Like this is so soft. And the seeds, I will leave that there. Look at that pretty girl. Oh boy, I don't know if they have, you know, sometimes they have like male or female plants. All right, so like so, and just like the watermelon, I'm gonna just scrape out the insides. You don't want to put too much pressure because we're just trying to get rid of the seeds, not the actual, I call it the meat part. I know it's not the meat part, but like I was so used to hearing meat as a coconut, like the coconut meat, so I guess that's why I say it now. You don't want the seeds, super bitter. They look like little tapioca balls though. And then what I do is, I always do this, especially with any of the papayas, put a little bit of lemon on it. The babies don't like lemon, but this one can be fairly sweet. So again, I'm not a big fan of super sweet. I like tangy. And then sometimes I'll just let it sit there, or you can just take the excess lemon out. And then voila. Yeah, this has to be eaten like today. The skin is super soft. It looks hard, but it's not. Look, I can like literally rip it with my hands. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's weird. Everybody's like, my sister, my best friend, and the girl's dad were like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I was like, I'm not like a big birthday person. I'm not big on anything, actually. I'm pretty low-key. So I wasn't super excited about it. Especially with quarantine. It's not like I can do much, you know? And so I'm not trying to like push it. And I don't want to like, you know, be all walled and out just because of my birthday and catch COVID, you know? So, yes, it is, one thing that did make me excited though is I have the cutest coworker. She makes like balloon garlands and like balloons with confetti in it, and she's just so decorative. Like she can make like the most random pieces and assemble them together to complement each other. And if you walk into her office, like it looks like a Pinterest. Her life looks like a Pinterest board. And I've been to her house before, and yeah, I just don't know how she does it. But anyway, she's super sweet. So she does this on people's birthdays. She sends a card for everybody to sign. And she does this at the goodness of her heart. It's not like she's assigned it or anything. And then she makes balloons for everybody, which is awesome. And so this year, we've been working from home. So I guess for the past couple of birthdays, she's been sending people little gifts, which I think is so sweet. And, oh, actually, let me grab it for y'all so y'all can see and I can open on camera. I wasn't going to open it until my birthday. I'm one of those people who, like, on Christmas, whenever I get gifts, I don't open it until my birthday. Until Christmas. And, yeah, I don't know. It's just something, I don't know. But I'll be right back, y'all. So here it is. It's cute. And she did it, like, priority shipping. So yes, I have not opened this yet. And this is pretty smart. So if you want to send people gifts, but you don't necessarily want them to have like your home address, floating out there, she just put our office address. So yeah, it is super cute. Oh, interesting. But yeah, this made me excited. I'm like, oh, it's my birthday. I forgot gifts and all that when you get older. As I mentioned before, my last birthday have been pretty much focused on like donating and all that. And I wanted to do something like that this year, but probably not on my actual birthday like last time. This is sticky. They made sure nobody can open this and take it out and then put it back. Da-da-da-da. Oh, this is so cute. So okay, let me show y'all what's going on here. And she knows I have twins, so every time she gives me something or she finds something random in her gift drawer, she like gives it to me for the twins. So here are little crowns. Birthday. This is so cute. Flossing with my crown. Okay, so these are little crowns. That's so cute. She gave me 3, so 2 for the girls, 1 for me. And then she gave me 2 balloons because she knows the girls love balloons. That's so cute. And then gummy bears. I actually have the little packets. Target sells these, but the regular ones in little packets, and I have a candy jar in my office that everybody comes to, so that is cute. What is this? Fun. Oh, that's so cool. Look, she gave me a balloon with confetti already in it, so that way I can blow it up and still have my confetti balloon like usual. It was so cute too. On the girls' birthdays around January, and whenever she just hears things like, oh, somebody's birthday coming up, she gave me 2 confetti balloons to give to them. So it's so cute. I have to make sure to give her a gift card or something. Wow, there's a lot in this box, y'all. That's so cute. She gave me a Starbucks gift card just because. And look, she thinks of like every little detail. The little slip to go in it. Temporary tattoo. So she grew up in Hawaii, so being both from like Pacific Islands, she grew up, and I am Pacific Islander. That's like awesome. That's so cute. I'm about to put it right here, flex it with my temporary tattoo. And then she got me a birthday card. This is so cute. Hope you had a good B-Day, Rosie. Oh, they were in the office earlier this week. She must have had her sign it. Happy birthday. Hope your day is filled with fun and treat yourself. Hope it's absolutely fabulous. That's so cute. And then like she put a little sticker. In my office decor is actually, you know those canvases that you can print pictures on? My office decor is a cool picture that I took in Tonga, and it's like kind of like an island vibe when you come in. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little topper. Oh, and look, she added a garland so I can put this up on my birthday. That's so cute. It's so cute how she thought of like all the things she would have decorated our office, because it was cool. Last time she made an ice cream cone balloon thingy for my office. And so she included the things she probably would have decorated with. That's so cute. And then what is in here? Ooh, jelly mask. Hyaluronic acid. Nice. So this helps with like, I believe, hydrating your skin, but hopefully helping get rid of like those little miscolored parts. Self-care, y'all. This is cute. Watermelon too. Oh, and look, a satin eye mask. This is cute. It's really the thought that counts, and she's just such an awesome person. Like, she's one of those persons that you don't, like, no, whoever dislikes them has a problem themselves. Like, she's just so honest and from the heart, and it's so cute because we talk about, like, hula and stuff, and, like, her nieces are still in Hawaii, so, and, you know, the hula life, and so, yeah, this is awesome. That's cool. The tropical vibes with the gifts with the tropical vibes of breakfast for this morning. Ooh, that almost fell. And it's good because when the girls come down, these are already partially cut, so they can just dig on in. I'm gonna do one last slice of this pear. If you are a crunchy person and you like crunchy stuff, this is the fruit to go with. So normal apple or whatever, or pear. You hear that crunch? It is so juicy. And what I like about it is the juices aren't that sweet. So it's perfecto. I wonder if the same mango, I've only seen people do the mango hack with the big one. I wonder if it's the same for a small one. I don't know. Let's try, y'all. It might be a little bit more messy because, again, these are like juicier. So I wonder if I have to. So you kind of twist it. Oh! Cool. But these you can just eat with your mouth. It's good. I think one more day and it would have been perfect. Pro tip, when you buy your fruit, if you buy a lot of fruit and you know it's gonna take you like a week or so to finish it, you get half of your fruit that are ripe that you're gonna eat with the next day, and then the other fruit, you're gonna get them not all the way ripe. Where they still have some time to mature, because then it can obviously start maturing when you just leave it on your counter or in your fridge. So yeah. And then here's the longbons. These are bomb, but they're low-key expensive. So what you do is you just, voila. I usually do this with my teeth, but I'm gonna try to be civilized right now. So see? It's a jelly-like consistency, and you have this big seed. But yeah, this is so bomb. I can't eat these. I usually eat these when I have like a sweet craving. But if it's kind of like a texture of if you had like jelly boba. That's pretty much the texture of this. It's sweet. I'm trying to think of like, I can't think of like any like American fruits that you can find in a Safeway that taste like this. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me for my short mukbang. Sending y'all peace and love. Comment down below what y'all want to see next. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also follow my other channel, Vitality, where it's more like vlogging and lifestyle stuff. Alright, y'all. Peace.